Welcome back to Marcus English Story Channel. Today, I will tell you the story of Toyota, a car company that began with an idea and grew into a giant that many people around the world know and trust. The story starts with a man named Sakichi Toyoda. He lived in Japan, and he liked to make machines. He made a machine that could weave cloth more quickly and with less waste. This machine was called an automatic loom. People admired Sakichi's work because his machines helped factories make more good cloth with fewer mistakes. Sakichi's work brought money and new ideas to his family. His son, Kiichiro Toyoda, watched his father and learned about machines and business. Kiichiro liked cars. In the 1920s and 1930s, cars were new in Japan. Kiichiro wanted to build Japanese cars that could carry people and goods across cities and mountains. He opened a small team inside his father's company to try to make a real car. At first, the team learned from foreign cars, and they copied some parts. They worked in a small shop and tested their ideas again and again. In 1936, the team finished a first passenger car. The car had simple lines and a strong engine. People called it the Model AA. This early work showed that Japan could build its own cars. In 1937, the company changed its name from Toyota to Toyota. This change made the brand easier to read in the Japanese language and also easier to write with a few strokes. From that time, Toyota Motor Company grew slowly but steadily. In the 1930s and 1940s, Japan was at war, and the country needed trucks and buses. Toyota shifted its work to build trucks for the army. This work gave the factory experience with heavy engines and strong frames. The war also brought damage and hard times after it ended. Many factories in Japan were broken, and the economy was weak. Toyota had to start again. The years after the war were very hard. People in Japan had little money. They needed simple and cheap cars. Toyota focused on small vehicles that used little fuel and were easy to repair. The company learned to make the same parts again and again. This habit helped Toyota cut cost and keep quality steady. In the 1950s, Toyota made the Crown and the Land Cruiser. The Crown was made for family travel and business use. The Land Cruiser was tough and could work on dirt roads and farms. These models helped Toyota sell cars inside Japan and to other countries with rough roads. Toyota wanted to sell more cars in new places. In the 1950s and 1960s, the company tried to enter the United States and other Western markets. At first, they faced problems. Early models were slow on highways, and the brand was unknown. But Toyota did not give up. The company listened to customer feedback and improved each model step by step. One of the most important cars in Toyota's history is the Corolla. The Corolla began in the 1960s as a small and reliable car for families. It was easy to drive, easy to repair, and it used little fuel. Many people liked the Corolla, and Toyota sold a large number of them around the world. The Corolla became a symbol of Toyota's success because it showed that simple, well-built cars can win in many markets. While Toyota made better cars, the company also built new ideas inside the factory. Two main ideas helped Toyota change how cars are made. The first idea is called just-in-time. This idea says that a factory should get parts only when it needs them. With just-in-time, the factory does not store many parts in a big warehouse. The parts come in small amounts, and they go directly to the line. This method lowers costs and makes the factory faster. The second idea is called Kaizen. Kaizen means continuous small improvement. The idea asks every worker to look for a small problem and fix it. Over time, many small fixes build up and make the whole factory much better. These ideas are simple but very powerful. They helped Toyota make cars with less waste and higher quality. The team that built these ideas worked hard on the factory floor. They watched the line, counted mistakes, and tried new ways to reduce errors.
A man named Taiichi Ono played a key role in this work. He helped develop the system and taught other factories the same methods. Later, many companies around the world learned from Toyota's system and used it in their own factories. In the 1970s, the world faced a fuel crisis. Gas prices rose, and many people wanted cars that would use less fuel. Toyota was ready. Because Toyota had experience making small and efficient cars, many drivers chose Toyota models during this time. The company's attention to fuel economy and quality helped its sales grow rapidly in new markets. As Toyota grew, it built factories in many countries. Local factories helped Toyota lower shipping costs and serve customers faster. The company did not only build cars, it also built a network of dealers and service centers so customers could buy and fix cars in their own cities. The dealers learned to offer good service and to answer customer questions. This local presence made the brand stronger. In the 1980s, Toyota decided to try the luxury car market in the United States. The new brand was called Lexus. Lexus aimed to offer quiet cabins, smooth rides, and high customer care. The strategy worked. Many drivers who wanted a smooth and quiet car chose Lexus, and this step showed that Toyota could make both simple economy cars and high-end luxury vehicles. The 1990s and early 2000s brought new focus on safety and the environment. Toyota worked on new engine ideas and better safety features. In 1997, Toyota launched the Prius in Japan. The Prius was the first mass-produced hybrid car. A hybrid car uses both a gasoline engine and an electric motor. This design lowers fuel use and reduces pollution in city driving. At first, hybrid cars were new and some people were unsure. Over time, many drivers liked hybrids for their fuel savings and quiet operation. The Prius became widely known, and it helped Toyota lead the move toward cleaner cars. Toyota did not stop at hybrids. The company also invested in research for electric cars, hydrogen fuel cells, and better battery technology. Today, Toyota speaks about a future with many kinds of power, from battery electric vehicles to hybrids and hydrogen cars. While Toyota had many successes, the road was not always smooth. The company faced challenges that taught it new lessons. One big challenge came when Toyota had to recall many cars because of safety concerns. These recall events surprised many people because Toyota had a strong reputation for quality. The company learned from the problems. It improved its safety checks, trained staff to find small mistakes early, and worked to rebuild trust with customers. Toyota also faced hard competition from other car makers. Each rival tried new designs and new marketing ideas. Toyota had to keep inventing and stay close to customers to keep its lead. Through these tests, Toyota showed its ability to adapt and to work on long-term solutions rather than quick fixes.
Outside factories, Toyota helped communities by creating jobs and by supporting local projects. Factories often brought work to small towns. Over time, many families relied on Toyota jobs. The company also started training programs for young engineers and technicians. These programs helped people learn new skills and find better jobs in factories or in service shops. Toyota's global reach also made the brand part of local cultures. In some countries, Toyota cars became symbols of trust and long life because people found these cars lasted many years with basic care. Toyota's style of building also influenced school lessons in manufacturing and business. Business teachers and students studied Toyota's production methods to learn how to make high-quality products with less waste. Toyota's engineers worked with universities and research centers to share ideas. This flow of knowledge helped new ideas spread faster. In the world of sport, Toyota also took part in racing and in sponsor work. The company entered races to test new engines and new materials. Racing was a way to learn fast and to show the brand in a place where speed and strength are important. This work helped engineers test parts under hard conditions before they put them into regular cars. Over many decades, Toyota created many types of cars: small city cars, family sedans, tough trucks, quiet luxury cars, and hybrid models that use less fuel. The shape of cars changed over time, from boxy designs to smoother lines. Inside cars, new features such as power steering, better brakes, stronger safety cages, and new comfort systems came one after the other. Toyota learned to add these features when customers wanted them, and to keep things simple when customers needed low cost. One skill that helped Toyota grow was listening to customers. The company sent teams to listen in showrooms and service centers. They asked simple questions. What did drivers like? What did they dislike? What part broke often? Answers to these small questions helped engineers change designs and improve parts. Over time, these small answers made a big difference. Toyota also learned to measure quality with clear rules. Workers used boards and lights to show when a problem happened. This habit made it easy to stop the line, fix the problem, and avoid more mistakes. This way of working created a culture where every worker felt they had a role in quality. Another important idea is long-term thinking. Toyota often planned many years ahead. The company invested in new factories, research labs, and in partnerships with other firms. When the world changed quickly, Toyota tried to keep its strategy steady and to invest in smart technologies that could help in the future. Today, Toyota is not only a car maker, it is a large company that works in parts, robots, service, and new energy. Toyota builds engines and transmissions, but also invests in software and connected car systems that help drivers use maps, music, and safety tools in a simple way. The company also talks about mobility for all people, including older customers and people in small towns who need simple transport solutions. Toyota's global work also brought lessons about culture. In each country, the company learned to respect local tastes and traditions. Toyota adapted colors, seat materials, and options to match local wishes. This local adaptation helped cars feel familiar to buyers in different markets. Looking to the future, Toyota faces a new world of change. People now think more about the climate and want cars that cause less pollution. New battery technologies, electric cars, and smart driving systems are changing the market fast. Toyota studies these changes and invests in many options. The company wants to offer choices so that each driver can find a car that fits their needs. Toyota's long story shows that slow and steady work, respect for craft, and careful listening to customers can build a strong and trusted brand. From a small loom company to a global car maker, Toyota's path is full of small steps, each one built on the lessons of the past. The company's focus on quality, simple design, and constant improvement helped it win many hearts across the world. The history of Toyota is a lesson in patience, skill, and the power of ideas that make work simpler and life better. Toyota keeps learning, and it still wants to make cars that help people move with safety, comfort, and care for the earth. This is the long story of Toyota, told with simple words so that learners can understand how a small idea can grow into a global name.